Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be just sharing a little bit of sort of a history about myself and my art. It's kind of a shame that I abandoned, you know, art for a very long time. Art was one of my favorite hobbies growing up. I pretty much, developed most of my artistic skills on my own. And then when I went through school, art was one of my favorite subjects. As many of you already know, I am a fine artist, and today I wanted to talk about how my artwork became Uganda's Millennium Postage stamp, or how my artwork was featured on Uganda's Millennium Postage stamp in the year 2000. That was so many years ago. So back then I was in high school and I was really going through a lot. Dealing with poverty, no school fees, things like that. So I was often sent home for lack of school fees. I was attending Girls Secondary School for my O-level. But of course I was struggling because we didn't have money. We were dealing with poverty and so many things. And I was often sent home for lack of school fees. So it was one of those weeks that I had been sent home, and was it 1999 into the year 2000? I had been sent home for school fees, and so upon my return, after the money was raised, my classmates sort of told me that my art teacher was looking for me, and that I should find him. So I quickly found my art teacher and found out that he had learned about a competition that was going on nationwide to design a postage stamp for Uganda. And so he told me he wanted me to participate in it. And my art teacher, Mr. Kaiti Javan, he really believed in me so much, and he's one of the teachers that I will never forget. Just too bad that I really don't know where he is, and I think I've spoken to him once while I'm here. But I mean, let me leave that aside. He believed in me a lot, and he asked me to participate in it. So just within that one day, I got my paper, pencil, and got to work. And I did what I had to do because the deadline was actually approaching, and we lived in Arua, and this piece had to be sent to the city in Kampala. So I did the work in one day and handed it over to him and kind of forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. And so one day, this was now during the holidays, I think it was Christmas, around the holiday time, that I ran into one of my classmates in Arua town, and she tells me that, her dad had bought them stamps to mail cards and stuff like that to their friends, and that my artwork was on the postage stamp, and I actually had no clue. I didn't know anything about it. So my classmate and I went to the post office and purchased one stamp, and I looked at it, and then I showed the person who was there that it was my work, and they couldn't believe it, and they were like, "Oh, this name looked familiar," and we were wondering it didn't. And so anyway, they sent me to the regional. They directed me to the regional postal manager, and I met with him. And long story short, so after follow-up, I was able to receive my award which was not really much. It was just like 300,000 Ugandan shillings, of course, which was enough to help me, you know, pay part of my school fees for the following year for when I had to go to A level. So anyway, it's been so many years. It's been a lot of years. That year, I didn't go back to Monigals. I kind of switched schools because, you know, school fees was a problem. I decided to go to Gulu to study in Sacred Heart Girls Secondary School because the school fees there was cheaper and affordable for me. And I was able to use that money to, you know, begin my A level. And while there too, so what happened is it's been so many years, like I said, and I didn't have even a sample of this piece, you know. I did not keep a piece of it. While I was in Gulu, I used to receive mail and with a stamp that had my name on it, that had my artwork on it. But then people would get so excited, they would say, oh, can I take it? And I'll just let them have it. And I ended up not even remembering what the artwork looked like, or because, you know, I didn't keep any of it. So it was until when I moved here, you know, while here in United States, back in, I think, 2010, 11, no, I think very recently, not too long ago, I just Googled my name out of curiosity, you know, because I was thinking about that, what I did, you know, that's kind of an achievement, you know. So I wanted to like find a way to see if I'll be able to like look up that work online and see if I can find it. So something came in my mind. I just Googled my name, my maiden name, full name, and boom, somebody was selling a used copy of the stamp from India for, I think, was it $20, $29.99, 20, something like that. I think it was around $20. They were selling a used stamp, my stamp, the stamp that had my name on it, a Ugandan postage stamp, used for around $20 in India. So I ended up buying it, and I let the person know, you know, it really meant a lot to me because that was my work, and I was thankful to them that they were actually selling it, because it gave me kind of a second chance of, you know, keeping that piece, you know, for remembrance. So after receiving it, my professor, my college professor from SUNY New Paltz, Dr. Terry, thank you. He helped frame it. He helped, not frame it, he helped laminate it to make it bigger. And so I just put it in a frame, and I still have the little piece, you know, just for keeps. So this is the work. I look at it, I don't think it's that great, but well, it was great back then for somebody 16, 17 years old. So this is what the art piece looked like. That's what it looked like. And as you can see, I depicted Joseph and Mary in a Ugandan traditional outfit, and yeah, they were selling each piece of the stamp for 300 Ugandan shillings, and my name and age is also written down there. Yeah, so it was a used postage stamp, and now I have it, and I can look back and see where I came from, and maybe I can value my artistic skills more, and you know, that God-given talent, and I'm onto it, and this time I'm not gonna fail, and I'm not gonna stop. So I just wanted to document this to help me look back, to also motivate me, you know, because art really helped me a lot, and this is where it began. After this, after winning this competition, I won two others. One with human rights, Uganda. I participated in another competition with Human Rights Uganda, designing like a poster. It was a poster contest, and I also won that one, and I received 500,000 Ugandan shillings for that one. And then while in A level, I also participated in another one, which was international, with United Nations Population Fund. I also won that one and received another 500,000 Ugandan shillings. That was shortly before going to college for my art degree. And so it's like I said, you know, art changed my life in many ways, and each of the money I received from all of these three competitions that I won, all of them went towards my school fees, and that's why I'm saying art is my life. They went to my school fees, and then I ended up, of course, going to college for an art degree. And after graduating from college, I did not pursue that. And, you know, like I said, painting is one of the things that I do. And one of the things that I specialized in was textile decoration. And I have not been able to do any of that. And then I went to SUNY New Paltz, State University of New York, for my master's degree in a different field. And I'm applying that now in my current job, and thank God my current job allows for me to plan my time the way I want. So I am able to, I work from home full time, and I kind of make my own schedule. So for me, doing art has become like that self-care. I really enjoy it, and I have not availed any of my most recent work, but I hope to do that very soon. So thank you all for watching.